In America,
Ordering
can
shop?
can you order alcohol online?
Well, it's actually interesting. So I know you can order wine online. Texas has a very strict no alcohol delivery thing for
Hmm.
some reason. Texas is like the one state. And before you couldn't like order alcohol from a restaurant to go, but due to COVID, Texas changed the law where you could order alcohol to go and have it delivered to
Oh.
your house through like Uber Eats and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So the game has changed. Yes, there's plenty of alcohol to be delivered now.
So what you're saying is COVID was a good thing because now it means that
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can just pick up little liquor bottles at your local Applebee's or whatever the hell is near you. And speaking of delivering, this guy in the bottom left-hand corner, he is an American Zerg player. He's got to deliver here because he's got a tough opponent. He is Ukko. The name feels like it's unfinished.
yeah, it feels like there's something. It's like if someone was called Kuno, right? It's like man.
Yeah. It's like, where's the rest of it?
And spawning in the top right hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the American Protoss player, the American Hope. We have Dr. Patty.
The American Hope. I like that. That's a good way to put it there, but I don't hope for too much from this guy because I don't see him performing like we expect.
Yeah, it's like he was on a hiatus, and Sugar was saying it in the chat as well. Like he was saying that he went backpacking for a month, which is great and all, but like, man, you were on fire, you know. He was doing so well. He was taking games, taking series off of Cham as well, and then all of that was just kind of like nipped in the bud, you know. It was like set aside, and it's like, mate,
Yeah,
like,
that's no excuse. You don't go backpacking during DreamHack.
right?
What is this? Backpacking? What are you trying to live your life and see the world while you're young?
I'm right. Like, look. There's nothing to see out there. Okay,
Yeah.
it's all at home. It's all in the computer. You can
All
look
in
up
the computer.
photos. Okay, like, you can,
And shout out to Zerg Troll for the subscription. And also, I'm pretty sure PattyMac is in the chat, and he said tragic. Patrick Mac. I'm pretty sure it's PattyMac.
yeah, PattyMac, and thank you so much for the sub, Zerg Troll. We really appreciate it. It's always great to see you every week. You're always there. It's definitely cool.
Zerg Troll's not a troll at all.
And we're in for a ZVP. It's great. First one of
Yeah,
the
this
day.
is great. ZBP final. It's the first one of the day. Well, I came just in time then. Sounds like a terrible day. Well, I guess Ukko has been a Zerg all day, so that's good. The Zerg's been winning.
Yeah, it's definitely been good, and we see that Dr. PattyMac even, he is going for this Stargate opener. We haven't really spoken much about it, but yo, are we gonna see some Void Raids?
Yeah, I hope so. That would be great.
We haven't casted enough together, like with the new patch, like.
Yeah, we've got like maybe 1 week in, even though I feel like we've casted a million things.
Yeah.
It was all condensed into 1 week. The meta hadn't settled by the time we got through our month-long casting.
Yeah, 100%. It even though the patch came in like halfway through, it takes a while for things to kind of settle, as you said, and yeah, I'm disappointed. No Void Ray.
Yeah, a little disappointing. Well, do they have a time in Australia that they stop serving alcohol?
In Australia?
Or maybe in the city or state that you're in?
I don't think so. I think, well, for us anyway, I think for a couple of years now we've been able to order drinks. It's been good.
Really?
Yeah.
You can just order it to your house?
Oh yeah. We just order.
Wow, that's great.
It was amazing when we
And
found
they
out.
call us the land of the free. Yeah, Texas. Every state has their own laws, but Texas is the worst with alcohol. We can't during the week. We can't purchase alcohol in the store past midnight. All liquor stores close at 9 o'clock, and on Sundays they don't sell alcohol.
Yeah.
Which is really messed up when you want to drink on a Sunday.
Because everyone wants to drink on a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Especially if you got to go to church or something. Like I need a drink before I go to this place.
Exactly. You're like church. You got to get ready for that. Like,
Yeah, you gotta get smashed before church.
God.
I mean, they serve it at bars and stuff, but liquor stores don't open and beer is not sold in gas stations.
I have to wonder if we look back at when that law was introduced in Texas, if attendance at church went up after.
Oh, I bet it did. That's probably why they did it, because no one would go to church. Everyone would just want to go get beer.
That's got to be it, right? Like, it's the only.
That's got to be it. Yeah. I told my friend from New York, they're like, "What kind of backwards church state is this?" I was like, "Yeah, this does sound like a church state." On Sundays, who picks a Sunday to not allow people to drink? Now people just have to buy their alcohol the day before. Barbecues? I never thought about that. How do barbecues exist with all these weird laws?
Yeah.
Sounds
crazy.
awful.
It's not right.
I also can't believe Ukko's on 3 bases still.
Yeah, he's still only on 3 bases. We do have this Archon drop coming in, and oh my god, he was a little bit too greedy. Like, he had droned up a decent amount, and he can't deal with the 2 Archons. Oh god.
I feel like if you drone up that heavy, you should be able to at least have a 4th base up by now.
Yeah, and there are roaches on the way, and it looks like they should come out just in time. Oh, they're slowly coming out one by one.
Well added in here. They're really not doing too much, but they are going to tank quite a few hits. And is Dr. Patty just going to have his way with Ukko like he did Creature?
It's possible. I mean, Ukko so far has done a decent job at keeping his drones alive. He's only lost 2 drones, but he did lose a lot of like mining time.
Yeah. Which means all that greed he was taking earlier is useless now. Null and voided. I mean, I don't get. He was being greedy because he droned up heavily, but I feel like he should have had another base by now.
Yeah, at least he should be throwing one down now, right? You would think so, unless he's looking to at least like apply pressure off of 3 bases and just roach on up.
Yeah. He's getting +1 melee and baneling, so is he going roach bane? I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, it's been a while, especially because after the baneling nerf, we have seen less and less of it in ZVP. It just hasn't been a thing. We've seen a lot more lurker play, at least in Latin America. So Ukko with an interesting style.
You haven't really seen the roach bane.
Yeah, but
I wonder what he's gonna do here. Still no. Okay, he got the 4th base. He got the safe one though. I would have rather him gone for the expensive gas guys. I don't ever go for that one as a 4th.
My. I mean, regardless, like the War Prism is here as well. The creep isn't really connecting, so PattyMac, he can be a little bit annoying here if he wanted to. But we do see that he's getting his own 4th base, and
I'm surprised he didn't even harass there at all.
Yeah, he's oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Here's the harass. It's coming in from every angle now. He's sending the double oracles, I believe, into the natural. Oh no, hallucinations.
Yeah, we do. Oh my god, look at all those overlords.
Oh yeah, what's up with the overlords here? That's interesting.
That's like
funny.
They're like ready to be like efficiently milked from or something. Like what's happening?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of milk right there.
It's like a conveyor belt or something.
Those Archons, that's the Archon's wet dream right there.
Oh god, yeah.
2 shots from an Archon and then the game's over. Okay, the Banes actually worked really good on the Zealots. But is it enough though?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, to be fair, like PattyMac doesn't have to commit here. Like he killed the 4th. Like that's fine. You know, he just kills the base.
He was just causing as much damage as possible, I guess.
Oh god.
Or he was causing a distraction. Oh my god, these odds. They're just gunning him down. That's terrible.
Oh,
that should be against Neva conventions.
Yeah, that was terrifying. So many drones just went down. So the 4th went down, 11 drones, and I like this from Ukko. He is double expanding. Like he needs to, right? But oh god.
I like that name that Turbo Quacker gave us, Los Patas Locos. That's great.
It's good. It's good.
Very good. And yeah, Dr. Patty's just having his way here.
Yeah, we did see that.
How was he so good after backpacking?
Right? It didn't take him long to get back into things.
Yeah.
It took like a week of practice, and he's already back up to 6K. And We do see that Storm is already done, so these High Templar, they're just banking up energy. We have more and more units on the way. I love the amount of stasis wards being thrown down as well.
Yeah, as he moves out too, so the stasis wards will disappear, but it buys them however long they're going to be there for. I believe they stay there for like a minute or 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And that's going to work, because here comes a Baneling run by.
Yeah, and they're just going to run right into stasis wards. Like, oh god.
And this should be the killing blow here.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, there is a decent amount of Ravagers, but again, it's just only enough to buy time. Like, Ukko needs so much more army here, and at the same time, we do have the Warp Prism getting into the main base.
I completely missed that. That Warp Prism is going to go down, but these Zealots aren't. And it doesn't look like Ukko has enough army to split properly in order to defend both ends here, and Dr. Patty almost looked like he wasn't even going to kill the base. He just wants blood. GG. He didn't even really have to take the engagement. Just showing his army was enough to get the GG from Ukko.
Mm-hmm.
And GG it was, indeed.
Yeah, PattyMac once again showing his dominance here. Like there may be even some people in the chat who are like, "Who is PattyMac?" Yo, mate, keep an eye on him, okay?
Look him up. If you don't know, now you know. And this is the best of 5, so he's gonna smash into this player a couple more times. Unfortunately, I don't actually know much about Ukko at all.
Yeah, we've casted him once before. I remember us.
I remember having the same discussion.
yeah. We if you remember, we casted him during the DreamHack qualifiers, and it was a thing where Ukko made it all the way to the qualifying match against M Canning. And we were like, who is this guy? Like,
that's right.
Yeah, like if you were to look at me at the start of the night and be like, yo, Ukko, he's gonna make it to the qualifying match. Like,
who the hell is Ukko? And well, we know him now. And some of you might love him because he's pretty darn good. He's in the bottom left-hand corner. He is from United States of America. It is Ukko. No clan tag.
Teamless player. And yeah, speaking of teamless, we have another teamless player here spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE. We have the American Protoss player representing himself. It is PattyMac.
And what does Ukko go for now? Where are the cheesy builds? You're supposed to cheese someone when you're losing.
I agree. Especially
I think I'm just different. I watched a lot of Korean StarCraft, so in my mind, cheesing is perfectly normal.
That's the thing, right? That's the thing I love about Korean StarCraft. They can be so aggressive. It doesn't matter who you are.
The biggest pros, yeah, they'll cheese, they'll proxy rax you, they'll do it all.
Maru is probably the biggest example of this. Even innovation, he's actually been starting to be a little bit more aggressive and throwing proxies as well. It's wow, why not?
Yeah, it's great. Why not? You're a top player. These builds exist for a reason. And it's it might be a cheap win, some would say, but in my mind, that's why you scout. That's what scouting is for. And if you don't scout diligently, if you're not good enough to know that your opponent's going for something cheesy, then they deserve to win.
Yeah, it's part of the game, right? And Ukko should be aware of this because he held against that insane aggression earlier. It's part of it. As long as you scout, as long as you not just scout, but as long as you know the right response, then you can.
That's really what it is. Yeah. Because he didn't really scout that Ling flood that was coming his way, but he defended it pretty darn well. That was a perfect response though for that Ling flood. It's terrible. Yeah. The only other good response I've seen is, I met a guy on the ladder 3 times, so he knew I was going to do it to him again. And he put down a spine in each mineral line with the queen next to it. And then anytime you'd get close, he would just surround and hold position with the drones. But nice simple opener here. He did make quite a lot of lings as an opener.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Typically you only make 4, but he made a decent more. looking to, I guess, be safe, question mark, as he is still taking a third regardless. Meanwhile, PattyMac is going for the same opening as the last game, going for a Stargate.
See if you get some more damage with this Oracle. I was hoping it would be some sort of a Void Ray last time. Maybe it will be this time. No, it's an Oracle.
God damn it, PattyMac.
Mr. Patty.
If he wins this game, I'm gonna message him after. I'm like, yo, make a Void Ray next game.
Make a Void Ray. Do the roar. Make a Void Ray. Do it for us, since we've been missing you for so long. There's grown men depending on your entertainment, PattyMac. Don't disappoint us.
Men, women, children, we're all here for you, okay?
Yeah. We're all here to support the young StarCraft star. Actually, speaking of young StarCraft stars, Special took a map off of Clem.
Yo, he didn't just take a map. He took a series.
Oh, he took the whole series? Really?
Yeah. He lost in the rematch because it was a.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I just saw that he beat him and then he lost to him at the same time, so I assumed he just took a map.
Yeah.
Wow, whole series. What a guy.
Unfortunately, I didn't catch the games. I just saw the score.
Yeah, me either. I just heard through the Twitter sphere. Which all you guys should be on Twitter. That's a great place for tweets and information.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you were drunk at the time. Did you watch Beyond's GSL group?
I didn't.
Hey, you have to. It was insane.
Oh my god.
It was good. He did things that you never see. Like he was like so like the drop micro. He he had a TVP against Parting, and with 4 Widow Mines, he was like microing and fighting against Stalkers, and he was like picking up and dropping and burrowing and unburrowing and picking up. And it was insane. It was something I've literally never seen before. It was crazy.
I love that. Wow. I gotta go check that out for sure.
Oh god.
Microwing Widow Mines. That sounds broken.
Yeah. It was insane. And of course he made it through. He made it through his group.
Yeah.
He's in the next round.
Speaking of in the next round, or making it through, these Oracles made it through to get another 2 kills. These Oracles are doing work here.
Oh yeah. I love what PattyMac does. Yeah, he goes in with Oracles at the same time he went in with the Depths, so together they get a decent amount of worker kills.
I wonder which one he focuses on.
And you know what? If you are wondering that in the chat, if you subscribe, then you get access to the replays, and you can you can do that.
Yeah, you can check out the replay. Little shameless plug there for you guys. You get the replay, you get to see what happened, because as I'm looking at this Oracle, 9 probes went down somewhere else, question mark, I think? Or was it all to the Oracle?
I think it, like, the 6 was still there, so the Oracle got some more to add to that, question mark?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I feel like the Oracle stopped shooting and then it still went up another drone. Yeah, PattyMac just down on his opponents today.
He's all over the place, but Ukko, like, he is expanding. The problem is that he's just been stuck at home the entire time.
He likes to saturate all 3 bases before ever getting his fort.
I just realized he actually hasn't made a unit.
Yeah, he just made the first. He did that last game too. That's why the Archons messed him up so bad.
Yeah,
he made like the first 6 lings and then just that was it.
That's literally been it. Like finally we have some roaches.
Is Ukko Grandmaster?
Yeah, he's GM.
Huh. This doesn't look Grandmaster. But I mean, the idea here is the build I used to always go for is the real popular build a year back is you saturate all 3 bases on drones, and then you take your last 5 gases, fully saturate the gases, and then you can just max out on roaches.
Yeah,
and it's very strong against Protoss to just absolutely max out on roaches. But you can't expect that Dr. PattyMac is gonna allow you to do that.
Yeah, like I imagine Ukko's definitely doing like a variant of that. Oh my god, he's pulling the drones away. I'm not too sure why, but like again, like as a Zerg player, like you typically drone up as much as you can. Now you're focusing on nothing but units. Will he have enough though? Because PattyMac, he's already got charged, and so many roaches just went down.
Yeah, he lost a good chunk of the army instantly. It's not gonna be enough for Dr. Patty. There's a run by or something of the sorts as well going on. Oh, it's a Ling. A scouting Ling.
Yeah, there's a Ling being annoying. Meanwhile, the main army of Dr. Patty, of PattyMac, is going back, but at the same time, the War Prism is heading across the map, so Ukko is going to have to try and defend in multiple places.
Yeah, and we saw how that went last game. Not too well at all. There is a couple of units inside of the War Prism. He's going to drop him in the main, ideally, or just leave it here for later. Gonna wait for him to forget.
Yeah, he's just gonna chill here between the main and the natural, so he can pick and choose and go whenever he wants. Oh my god, the Oracle, there's nothing to stop it, so it does chip away at the Ravagers. And so as all this was happening, PattyMac, he's getting his 4th base, he's getting Storm on the way, he's got +2 on the way as well. He's just chilling. He's just been left alone at home.
Yeah, Ukko's just going for +2 attack now, not even getting double upgrades. Normally you could get, does he even have roach speed yet?
He does. Yeah.
He does, okay. Yeah, typically with the original build that I was talking about, you get both your upgrades at the same time too. You get speed and +1. He has all that. He's going to be able to max out here, so he could have a chance.
Yeah, Ukko, he only has 1 Evo, which is interesting, not going for any kind of double Evo play. And he is slowly and surely, like, you know, working his way up in terms of supply, but Roach Ravager, it only does well for so long. Eventually, you need to throw something else in there, like Lurkers or Hydras. Pure Roach Ravager, I feel like it has, like, a little bit of a timer on it.
Yeah, I'd say just more in towards the late game, like, as the game gets later, he's going to need something. At the same time, there is a run by going to the 4th base of Ukko. I suspect it'll be detrimental because he is supply blocked and cannot make any more units.
Oh, he's forced back.
And he's gonna take his entire army home.
Oh my god.
Or not? I don't know.
Yeah, he's
pretty decent.
He's trying to kite back the Zealots. They walked all the way from the 4th all the way to the natural.
They're on an excursion.
Oh god, and they're actually doing well. They killed the queen, you know, they're forcing all the roaches back, which means it's easier for PattyMac to deal with this. Good biles.
I wonder what happened to the War Prism.
The War Prism got taken out earlier in the natural. It got sniped by the queens.
Nice. Ukko's holding kinda.
Yeah, and we see why. I was wondering where the resources of PattyMac was being spent, and it looks like he is going for that Skytoss transition.
And he's also in the main base with another War Prism and Zealots.
Oh my god.
Wow. Roaches don't trade that efficiently against Zealots.
No, they do not. They are not the unit
that
you want.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention to storms.
Oh god.
Wow. Storms for the win here.
I mean, so the good thing is that there are no more. Oh no, never mind. I was about to say there are no storms up here, but more High Templar join the army. PattyMac is just on point, and the Zealots, they're still here, only now just getting cleaned up in the main base of Ukko. PattyMac is taking a 5th, and mate, look at it. It's beautiful. It's on its way.
I love it. It's beautiful, and he's doing it because of M-canning. This is strictly a unit that only M-canning builds, so anytime someone builds it, it's in homage to M-canning.
Oh yeah, I mean M-canning, he's the best player in all of North America, so
he's the best Protoss in all of North America, so
arguably the world. I mean,
arguably the world. I wouldn't argue that. I would agree with you.
Exactly. Like, when has Zest ever played against M-canning? I don't think so. You know, he's scared.
I don't think so. He's scared of him. He's afraid of what the canning can do. Who can? M-canning can.
Meanwhile,
can beat anyone.
Yeah, and the Ravager count has been getting lower and lower this entire time, so this army is looking less and less threatening for Ukko. Like, the run by is okay, but it's like slowly getting chipped away at. It's like, you know, getting weaker and weaker, and
yeah. To be fair though, I don't think, well, I guess 14 drones have gone down, but for being up against Dr. Patty, Ukko hasn't lost too many drones this game.
True.
For the amount of run-bys that happened.
Yeah. And this was a pretty good one. Yeah, that was a pretty good engagement. Like, a couple of High Templar were sniped, an Immortal was sniped as well. Oh.
But now he's just eating storms to the face and not doing too great. He has no transition. He's getting Hydras now. Okay, that is a transition, but I feel like it's a little late. More Zealots right in the base.
Like,
and Hydras do less good against these.
I wouldn't have minded it if the Hydro Den was thrown down and immediately a Lurker Den was thrown down, but like
or at least a Greater Spire was being made.
Yeah.
I mean a Hive, I'm sorry. If a Hive was being made, that'd be great.
Definitely. I'm just quickly checking his vision. He doesn't know about the Skytoss transition quite yet. The Hydras are gonna help for the beginning, but eventually you do need Corruptors to help deal with this.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it here. This is going to be it. Once he sees those, he's going to try and make a Spire, I believe. Maybe get some better upgrades, but I'm not too sure what his build is. He is definitely giving Dr. Patty a run for his money, though. He hasn't been able to crush him just quite yet.
Yeah, and the problem is that he's getting out Hydras, which are decent against the carriers, but the Storms, they're just going down, and Storms are exactly what you want against Hydras.
Look at this warping. If it's all Zealots, yeah, it's all Zealots. That's going to wreck the remaining Hydras. Yeah, Ravagers and Hydras, very squishy to Zealots.
Yeah, the Zealots just get into everything.
I think they have one more game left in this best-of-5 series.
I think Ukko needs to switch things up. He needs to
cheese it up.
Oh yeah.
He needs to reach into his fridge in the very back where that old, moldy, disgusting, stinky, filthy cheese is, and he needs to whip it out and put it in Dr. Patty's face.
At that point, like, it's arguable if it even is cheese anymore. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's an abomination.
It's an abomination, and it's exactly what we need right now. We need the abominable cheese right now.
We need a ninja base. We need like a proxy hatch into like a ninja spire that's thrown down in the middle of the map, like because of like creep spread from an overlord. We need something. It's something crazy.
Yeah, I like to study Scarlet a lot because she is known for cheese, and she has a really good build against this Protoss where you just proxy another base, throw down some spines. That would be amazing right here. You could also proxy a base just outside of their, like where their third would be, and just get roaches and ravagers out as fast as possible. Spread the creep. It's great. So much can be done here. Let's see if the lad can pull it off. Spawning in the United States of America, in the top left-hand corner of the map. He's green. He's a Zerg player. He is Ukko.
And spawning in at the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the American Protoss player, the American Hope himself. Some say he may have even been conceived by M. Canning himself, and is currently being raised by the American man himself. It is PattyMac.
So what you're saying is M. Canning is his daddy.
Look, I'm just saying, like M. Canning, you know, he can be like a Mac, you know, with MC, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a MacBook computer.
Exactly.
He could be a Mac. He could pull ladies. He's macking the honeys.
Like, I'm just saying, if PattyMac is like a Big Mac, like that's pretty American, okay? Like,
that's true. That's pretty damn American to be named after the best burger of all time. I don't actually even like McDonald's.
Literally the best burger ever invented.
Best
it was
burger ever invented. The Mac burger. The Big Mac.
Oh god.
I wonder what the idea behind that. The marketing team was like, it's a burger, let's call it the Mac. Like, no, that'll never work. Let's call it Big Mac. Mac isn't good enough. And there's links coming across. Oh, did you see the new maps? The map pool?
I did. I'm very disappointed that Ice and Chrome is being taken out of the map pool. Sad.
I'm very confused at the map pool, honestly. But I normally am. I always am when it starts. That sounds weird. I always am. I always are confused. I don't know. Either way, maps are not great. I don't like change. But we'll get used to the new maps, and maybe I'll like them like Pillars of Gold.
I'm glad Eternal Empire is leaving us. It's been too long.
Yeah, that's not one I'll miss.
Yeah, it's like get out of here. Get out of here.
Just get the hell out.
But I haven't looked too into the new maps, like into their layouts and stuff. I did see that one of them looks just like Death Aura, except without the speed zones. I was like, what?
Without the zones, yeah.
Yeah. And I looked into it, and it was made by the same person as well. It's like, mate, like how
Come on.
aesthetically, how much effort did you put into this? Like I want something that looks different, you know?
You probably just took the same app and changed some colors.
God damn it. Didn't even change the colors. The colors are the same. It's just...
It's gonna be Life Aura Ellie. Deadly Aura Ellie. A rip-off version. Well, we got two players here. It's been quite a chill opener, but the crazy thing we see here is Ukko making units before saturating all three of his bases.
He's making a lot. Yo, he's making a big wave of links.
Some may call it a flood.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. He isn't making any more drones, and I love this. This makes the most sense. Ukko finally turning it on here in game number 3, where it all matters. But at the same time, we've got all these adepts going across the map. And okay.
I think he scouted the adept play coming with his overlord speed. Wow, nice. Completely shut down here.
Yeah, and quickly checking his vision, he did scout the opener, so he does know that adepts are on the way. He's throwing down a Roach Warren as well, and now droning up. So yeah, he did do this to defend against the initial adepts, but things are going to ramp up once Glaives finishes.
Oh yeah. Hopefully there's more Lings on the way, because the Roach Warren is certainly not done.
Oh, and I love this. So PattyMac, he's staying on 2 bases, he's working on Glaives, and he's also got a Dark Shrine on the way.
Yeah, interesting. So let's see what can happen here.
Yeah,
I think Ukko's gonna have a hard time defending this.
Ukko doesn't have a lair, he doesn't have spores, mate, he doesn't have detection.
He's done, so.
You're like, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, now, mate.
Yeah, like, unless you have, like, Banelings to manually detonate, like, the Dark Shrine, it's gonna finish up as the Warp Prism gets across the map. Like, the DTs are gonna hit. They're gonna hit pretty soon.
I never thought about that, manually detonating the Banes on an invisible unit. That's smart. I should try that sometime. I usually just try and run away and get vision out as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Oh god, the drone barbecue.
Oh god, the drones are going down here. There's no more mining at the
barbecue.
Oh god, the
Queen of Ravagers. What the hell is that all about? Oh, I guess that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that. Surround with the Lings and Corrosive Bile.
Nice. Okay, and it looks like he's going for a counterattack. Meanwhile, the Warp Prism is here. Oh, the lair only just the lair can be focused down.
Oh, so fast.
Oh god.
That layer's done for.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes for drones or goes for the lair instead.
Oh, he GG's out. Yeah, that was rough. I mean, he had Overlord speed. He should have gone back in for the scout. There's always a follow-up to the DTs. Or the, not the DTs, I'm sorry, the Adepts.
Always. GG. Well played. And the son of M. Canning himself, PattyMac, takes the win, takes the entire tournament without dropping a single map.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And even though I got here late, I feel like that is the fastest stream we've ever had.
Oh, yeah. This was like...
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
That's interesting. I was like, I'm an hour late. I'm still going to be there for 4 hours. No, we're done. That's it. Wow. Interesting. What a good event then. I wouldn't have it any other way. ZVP finals. Even though I usually root for the Zerg, Dr. Patty is the guy I wanted to win here. And he did. Dr. PattyMac is still the champion.
Yeah.
I want to see Jam versus PattyMac.
So do I. I was actually just about to say that. If you want to see some more of these players, both Yoda and I are going to be live tomorrow with Battle of the Americas, and mate, PattyMac, he should be there.
Hey, I hope so. Are you gonna tell him to be there?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna message him right now. Don't forget about Battle of the Americas. Oh god, but GG, well played, and that's what I want to see. I want to see PattyMac against Cham. I want to see him against, you know, Nina, Silky, like these other top tier players. Like I'm excited. I'm so excited for PattyMac, and again, congratulations for taking the first place. Congratulations as well to Ukko for coming in second. It is top 2 that walk away with some prize money.
Yeah, so that is cool. That's pretty sick, and yeah, like Light said, you guys should be here tomorrow because you guys probably didn't get enough of me today. I was not here very long. I was here for a good time, not a long time, and it was quite the good time. I had fun in these two matchups I got to see, and shout out to Milk for stepping in when I was unable to make it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Milk, for jumping in last minute. It was very last minute, but yeah, it all worked out. You know, we had a good time. You know, Yoda came in at the end as well. We were able
that internet.
And look, we sorted it out in the end. It's okay. It's okay.
That's the real moral of the story here. CranKy Ducklings always figure it out.
Oh, God.
And we always get the streams going, even if Light's muted in the beginning or my internet cuts out. We find a way. Where there's will, there's a way. And with that, I guess that's all we have for you guys today. Good stream, Light. Good job.
Yes, that is it for us for today. Again, shout out to Sugar in the chat. He, of course, makes all of this happen. NA Apprentice, NA Contender, NA Apprentice Cup. It's all like Sugar's children, his babies, if you will.
Little babies. Little baby children's.
Yeah. He's like the darking of NA.
NA, yeah, which we need badly because we're not doing too great in the NA scene right now. Nobody made it to the finals of the whatever DreamHack event's going on now.
Everyone at MCatting, we got to get him in these, okay? We gotta get him in these weeklies.
Yeah, exactly. We will eventually, but with that, you guys can find me Yoda_Slim on everything. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. But most importantly, as I always remind you guys, please follow CranKy Ducklings, because that's how you support StarCraft the real way. And say, what about you, Light? Where can they find you at?
Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. You can find me there. I've been streaming some decent amount of XCOM and StarCraft. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit here and there. It's fun.
Yeah. It's I've been taking a little bit of break from the ladder, but I should be getting back into it this week. And yeah, thank you so much. As Yoda said, you know, follow us here on the CranKy Ducklings. We are live every single week with some StarCraft, and we are going to be live tomorrow with Battle of the Americas for more NA StarCraft.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Stay safe. Stay sanitary. Don't give germs to anyone. Bye.
Don't swim in lakes with lily pads.
Watch out for them lily pads, man.